So BankMinder is the newest module within the Atlas FX platform, and it helps treasury teams manage and optimize their banking relationships. It basically marries our unique form of transaction cost analysis with counterparty risk measurement and overall banking performance. And so teams can make data-driven decisions in terms of understanding how to do their next trade and who to include in the RFQ sessions for those trades. So in short, BankMinder answers three critical questions that every FX team has. The first of which is, how much are we compensating our banking partner for FX trades? The second of which is, how much counterparty risk are we taking with each banking partner based on the profile of trades that they have outstanding? And lastly, who should you be calling in your next RFQ session, and how should you be executing that trade, be it a regular full risk transfer, an algo, a fixing trade, and all these other parameters that may come into play when you're deciding how to do your next trade. Yeah, we created BankMinder because we didn't find a consistent method that our clients were using to determine how much compensation each of their banking partners were receiving by trading foreign exchange with their clients. Some clients weren't doing any analysis at all, and some clients were doing analysis, but it tended to be in different flavors. And so what we decided is that we're going to have a universal and comprehensive method that determines exactly how much each of the banking partners is receiving for FX flow from each of our clients. BankMinder solves three distinct problems faced by FX teams. The first of which is it helps you optimize your banking relationships. It gives you quantitative information about how much you're compensating your banking partners by performing FX trades with them. How tight their pricing is, what their batting averages are, what they can do basically to get more share of wallet as you go forward. The second of which is it helps you manage counterparty risk. Each of our clients faces counterparty risk to their banking clients based on the profile of the outstanding FX, commodity, and interest rate trades they have with that counterparty. And so it allows you to understand what that risk is, and based on that profile, to select which of the next trades would be optimally placed with that counterparty. The final solution is basically BankMinder tells you what's the best way to execute your next trade based on your prior trading history, your prior counterparty performance, and all the other parameters necessary to understand how you're going to minimize your counterparty risk and minimize your overall transaction cost. So why is BankMinder different? Well, traditional transaction cost analysis is really all about pricing. It doesn't contemplate the fact that the person that's providing pricing may have a credit relationship with the client, and that credit relationship was constructed in a way that is very favorable to the client, right? So a lot of our clients that are corporates, they have these credit relationships that are done at really attractive rates relative to what is available in the market, and those banking partners are expecting some level of consideration for providing that credit. And so it's not really just an issue of pricing, it's an issue of, well, how can you spread your share of wallet across your different banking partners? For our clients, the launch of BankMinder is a significant step because it's the first tool that we're aware of that brings cost transparency, counterparty risk, and pre-trade TCA parameters into an all-encompassing platform. It helps our clients strengthen their governance, reduce their overall transaction costs and manual data collection efforts, and builds overall better banking relationships that is grounded in quantitative data. When treasury teams understand how much they're paying, who's performing, and where their risks lie, they can make smarter trading decisions, save money, and have a more meaningful conversation with their banks about their overall relationship.